other music industry news, Lizzo's recent tweet had fans speculating that she may be quitting music. Lizzo wrote, "All I want is to make music and make people happy and help the world be a little better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it." She added, "I'm constantly up against lies being told about me for clout and views, being the butt of the joke every single time because of how I look, my character being picked apart by people who don't know me and disrespecting my name. I didn't sign up for this bleep. I quit." Now, Lizzo posted a video response to clear up any confusion. Take a look.
I quit giving any negative energy attention. What I'm not going to quit is the joy of my life, which is making music, which is connecting to people.
Oh, we're going to go to you first on this one.
Sure. And Lizzo, let me tell you what I'm going to quit doing. I'm going to quit following you and your antics. You're just like Lil Nas X. I knew that this was some play or baiting that you were doing or trolling the public because that's what you do best. Clearly, you got a project you're working on that you're going to release a new song or an album because we know this is what you do. You cry, you want sympathy, you go on this sympathy tour, and then you come back, you get the sympathy, we follow you again. Enough. Listen, you're way too talented. Your music is way too good. You're just multi-talented, multi-faceted to be doing this. Let your music speak for your talents and not all these antics. It's just giving me annoying. It's very misleading. I feel like you're trolling me and I don't like it. So listen, if you don't quit doing this to me, I'm going to quit following you, period.
But Tina Lessa said she brings down herself. Armand, do you agree? What do you think?
Wow, I feel like, shoot. I mean, there's nothing else to be said after that. You said exactly what I would say. At the end of the day, I just feel like artists do this. We've seen this happen with Doja Cat. We've seen this happen with Cardi B. Lizzo is no stranger to this. She did this back in 2019. I find artists playing to this sympathy role and trying to blame the public when they're scrambling for their next big hit. When they don't know what to do, when they don't have anything coming out, when they haven't figured out their next formula, then they go to the internet and start crying so that when they promote their next project, that we feel bad for them. And let's not forget Lizzo, okay? She's still being sued for fat shaming, sexual harassment. Don't be fooled for the fact that she's performing for the president and performing at the Grammys, which, no man in the world would have been able to do that. But because, she's overweight, she's a woman, and she's not what people would consider universally beautiful, she gets a pass for all of these things. So let's not forget that, Lizzo. We're not going to forget the fact that you got some serious allegations against you. And so you're not going to get on here and cry for sympathy, and we're just going to forget about those things that you did to those other big girls.
Mm-hmm. Now, Ahmad, I can't let you slide with that comment about because she's a big woman. While Dr. Dre is out here we know that he don't beat down D Barnes and getting Lifetime Achievement Awards. Let's not act like men don't still get their love too. I will agree with you on this. I do think Lizzo's antics do take away from her talent. I think with Lizzo, it's when you have a shortcoming, and we're gonna call it. Being overweight in the industry is definitely going to be something that people are going to come for you for. I think this is this blew up in her face. I think she tried to beat the folks to it. I'll do self-deprecating, things about myself. But you went far, Lizzo. I personally got tired. I be trying to ride for you, but I really can't. I can't when you have your butter at games, all that kind of stuff. But two things can be true at the same time. I also think she does get dragged a lot, but you do help. You give them the stuff to drag you for. If I had that face and if I had that talent to play the flute, you would just see my face in a flute, and I'd be like, "Am I?" and hear my voice. You know what I mean? And that's what I would give you. I would not give you material. Even that message just now in the bathing suit, all loose on her boobs hanging all low. You're still giving us more things to be like. I ain't gonna lie, it's distracting. And that's and people online can be fake if you want to and say, "Oh, who cares? That's beautiful." You know that people are cruel and they're going to come for that. They're going to know that. And Lizzo, I think you are gorgeous, I think you're talented, and you do have a lot of stuff, you get some allegations, stuff like that. But if I was you, I'd only be focusing on my talent. I wouldn't be making these statements in a bathing suit either. I would just make it about
talent. Like you sat there in a bright blue bathing suit with a blonde wig on, body shape like that, making a statement that you're not quitting music after you kind of alluded to the fact that you might be quitting. You know what I mean? She's just a big troll. But but people love the underdog. So they're going to be like, she's beautiful. This is beauty. This is nice. You guys are dragging it. Let's be clear. This does not look good. Period.
Brooklyn Lieber said she can go and perform for the president of Ozempic. See? And then Miss Kay McGee said, isn't this like her third time ring? Miss Man said, Lizzo needs to put on some clothes. It's tiring. And Joseph Savage, agreeing with Azalea Banks, said it's best. Oh, said it best. Stop twerking. Azalea Banks said it best. Stop twerking in front of hot dog stands, and maybe we'll respect you better. Lizzo, you either want to like put it out there, like do self-deprecating humor, where you take the jokes, or you don't call attention to it, and then you have a legitimate case for people being mean to you. You can't really do both. I think that's the best advice I can give you. You can't do both.